Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to Gachis Command TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. Yoweri Kaguta Museveni has given warnings to Kenyan government. The president of Uganda has given 6 months warning, ultimatum, to William Samuel Ruto. The reason for the 6-month ultimatum is that the Turkana bandits killed, I think, 5 geologists from Uganda. And Kaguta want Ruto to surrender the murderers. Kaguta, Yoweri, want the government of Kenya to surrender the bandits so that they can be tried in Ugandan courts. And remember very well that when William Samuel Ruto took over, the son to the president, I think his name is it Muhonzi or Muhonzi? I don't know whether he was joking, but in politics, everything is taken seriously. Because what he did, he was saying that they can take him just 1 week to capture Nairobi. That was a serious threat, by the way, if you ask me. And it took the intervention of the president himself to assure the Kenya neighbor that there is no such a plan to invade Kenya or to attack Kenya or to capture Nairobi. So in this video, I want us to look at the political intrigues behind Museveni giving 6 months ultimatum. Because ukiniuliza nitasema ya kwamba hili si jambo la kawaida, si kawaida. And the first reason, I want you to remember, last week but one, at South African Parliament, an African Parliament, William Samuel Ruto gave a moving speech. And the speech was hailed by many African countries. And this one put Kenya on the limelight. This is something that got the attention of many countries. This is something that many people started saying that, like William Samuel Ruto was saying something, because he was saying that there is no way that 50 heads of state they can go to US ati wanaenda pale wote, wakienda kule wanaenda mtu anapewa dakika moja aongee kusikiliza viongozi kutoka mataifa yaliyoendelea kama vile Uingereza, Ujapani na Marekani. He said this one does not make sense, and he said that the best they get is photo session. And he was given a standing ovation. So when I look at this, I saw William Samuel Ruto, because he's a populist president, in an effort to maybe replace Gaddafi and people like Nkrumah. And you know what happened to these guys when they tried to antagonize the Western nations. Kwa hivyo kile ambacho tunaona kwamba Museveni among just like the many African countries, that is many African leaders, hawakufurahia jambo hili kwa sababu ni mtu ambaye alichaguliwa juzi, lakini baada ya kuchaguliwa juzi he look like he's outshining them in the international circles. Kwa hivyo kile ambacho tunaona ni kwamba because of that speech Museveni anatisha William Samoei Ruto, because I think Museveni has been on this political game for quite some time. The second reason is that when William Samoei Ruto stopped Uhuru Kenyatta's Brookside company from importing powdered milk from Uganda, I knew Uganda was going to respond. I knew Uganda would not take it kindly. Indeed, in the corridors of power, there's panic. Kwa sababu kile ambacho tunaona ni kwamba what William Samoei Ruto doesn't know is that there are so many players in Brookside. Uganda is the source of the powdered milk. And this is one that helps to process milk and maybe yogurt and so many things. And milk products. Kwa wakati ambapo anazuia Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta to get powdered milk from Uganda, he is interfering with business in Uganda. He is interfering with the income of Uganda. And Museveni can only, the best thing he can do is to retaliate and give ultimatums. Because hebu niulize swali moja, kwa sababu those Georges, the 5 Georges, I don't know whether there were 5 or 6, when they were murdered. It is not even this year. I think it is last year. Sometimes I think February. And why did he take all that long to give ultimatums? Why did he not give Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's ultimatum? So Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta had a very good rapport with Museveni. And again, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, I understand, is somebody who is very much respected in Uganda. Very much respected. There's even a belief that he belongs to the Kabaka family. The Kenyatta family lineage is linked to the Kabaka family. This if you are here in Uganda, maybe you can let us know, because maybe you can comment something. Because I believe that there's a lot of relationship between the Kenyatta family and the Ugandan royal families, kwa sababu hata kuna wakati ambapo Kenyatta hayati mzee Jomo Kenyatta amewahi kuonekana kule na hata Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta inasemekana kwamba huwa anaenda kule mara kwa mara, and that is why you see Uganda is not comfortable. The other thing is that William Samoei Ruto is full of the spirit of Egoism. A spirit of Egoism is like that of the Germans when they were conquering the world, when they caused the World War. You remember Hitler was full of the spirit of Egoism, conquest and conquest. This is what is in William Samoei Ruto. He feels that now he won the elections in Kenya, he can still command in the other African countries. This is what we are calling the spirit of Egoism, ambapo baada ya kushida hapa unafikiri sasa unaweza kushida kila mtu. Baada ya kushida unafikiria kwamba unaweza kugombana na kuzozana na mataifa mengine, because this is what is happening, and I knew this one was going to cause a lot of problem. And by the nature, when you look at William Samoei Ruto by nature, is antagonistic. And when you look at him, he is bound to bring so many problems to Kenya, and when it comes to diplomatic circles, because when you look at the way he operates his geopolitics, there is a lot to be decided. Kuna maswali mengi ambayo yanaibuka kutokana na ule utawala wake, his style of leadership. Again, I believe now there is primary battles in East Africa. There is primary battles in Africa, and Museveni is not pushover, by the way. Museveni is somebody who has been onto the bush. Museveni is the one who sent Obote packing. Museveni is the one who brought order in Uganda. And since then, Uganda has been very, very stable. And by the way, Uganda has been coming very fast. And if you don't know, by the way, the Dar es Salaam port in Tanzania overtook the Mombasa port just this week, by the way. And Uganda is doing very well. We have not seen Uganda borrowing food. We have not seen Ugandans with bowls asking for food, asking for handouts. We have not seen Ugandans going to the diplomatic missions wakiobaoba chakula. So and you see William Samoei Ruto wakati ambapo sasa anajitokeza na kuleta mashindano makali, kuonyesha hali ya kutoheshimu hata viongozi waliotangulia, I believe lazima ashtuliwe na Museveni, the man from the bush, who grew in the bush. Na unajua tena I believe that I understand that Yoweri Museveni has even a home in Nairobi. He has a home in Kenya, not one. I understand 2 homes. And some of his children were schooled in Kenya. Kwa hivyo Museveni has a lot of interest in Kenya. Kwa hivyo kile ambacho William Samoei Ruto anafaa kujua ni kwamba nchi hii inatazamwa na watu wengi. Nchi hii kuna wengi ya watu ambao wanataka kujua kile ambacho kinaendelea. Again, when I look at the way Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is being mishandled by this government, he is being humiliated right, left and center. Indeed, hata waliiba simu zake bili worth about 625,000. That was shocking. That was wrong. After the special national delegate convention that was held in Nairobi, wezi, and I believe this could be even be policemen, by the way. Inawezekana kuwa hata kwa ni polisi. Who is this so much dearly ati anaweza kuponyoka na simu za Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta? And where are they? And why have they not been traced? And I believe the reason why, maybe if this is true, the reason why they were stolen is because they want to get some information. Anaongea na nani, anasema nini, what is nini, now what is this? And now what we are saying is that kule kuonekana kana kwamba Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta anateswa, kule kuonekana ya kwamba Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta ni mtu ambaye haheshimiwi, is setting a bad precedence in East Africa. Remember, Museveni will also retire very soon. How is he going to be treated? Why should William Samoei Ruto seem like he's harassing the former head of state? Is he setting a bad precedent in East Africa? Kwa hivyo hili ni jambo ambalo halifurahishi viongozi wengi. Again, I believe there is also this issue to do with mistrust. There's a lot of mistrust in East African government, and again in Africa. And you know, William Samoei Ruto is very new in East Africa, na sasa kile ambacho kinajitokeza ni kwamba anajitokeza kama mtu ambaye amekuja kwa bio kasi sana, na bila hata kufuatilia baadhi ya mambo ambayo yamekuwa yakiendelea pale. Tunamuona akija na kuzua maswali na mtafaruku mingi sana. Again, when you ask me, I believe that Museveni can easily take an action. There's that feeling that he can easily take an action. He's a serious man, by the way. A man whose word should be taken seriously. Because after the expiry of 6 months, what should happen if these thugs are not surrendered to Uganda? I believe that Museveni can easily invade Kenya and come for these thugs. And that is my take. May you have a blessed day. Bye-bye.